All right, Rob here, Boricua sense. So I see all these videos popping left and right about the ultimate guide to summer fragrances, but one thing that I notice is that all they focus on is stuff that is brand new, stuff that, shall we say, has not even been out uh, for the summer, and they're saying this is the best summer. I'm like, wow, okay, holy crap. So they released that in the winter and we're still technically in the spring. And you're saying that that's the best summer. Wow, I'm kind of, which, that's why I am slowly but surely getting to the point that a lot of these influencers are just basically paid. And for lack of a better word, they are all full of. So we're going to talk about these that have been tried and tested. I've worn in the summer. So a lot of these are not brand new. One may be newer than the other, but I have worn them in the heat. And the fact that I do what I do for a living gives them a true test. So if this is interesting to you, stay tuned. All right, guys, first and foremost, please subscribe to the channel. That way I can keep this going for you guys and I can give you thoughts, ideas, and stuff like that on fragrances. Now, I am going to start with one that it's been around and it doesn't get spoken a lot about, basically because I think it got overshadowed by the recent, not necessarily recent, but the influx of dupes of imagination. This is one of the first ones. This one has been around a while. This is by Hatlech. This is Carus Blue Spice. And I don't know if you can tell the dent that this one has. I've used this one. Guys, let me tell you, this one, to my honker, this is one of the best. This one is, oh man, this is nice. Okay, so not only is this one phenomenal, this one I would say is right up there with the newer ones that are running around saying that they're nuclear, that they are unbelievable. Like, what is it? The one by Hawass. Holy crap, Cobra. I hear that's supposed to be an apocalypse. I'm not interested because I have a ton of Louis Vuitton imagination dupes. I don't need another one. This one, it surprised me. This one is gonna last you all day long. This one, I remember the last time I wore it. I wore it in an evening, as a matter of fact, here very recently. I wore in the evening, and notice it was early evening. I want to say maybe 6 o'clock. I got up the next day at 5 like always. I hit the treadmill, I'm sweating, and this is still with me, big time. Get in the shower, this is still with me. If you see this affordable, if you're in the market for a Louis Vuitton imagination that is going to rock, look at this. Of course, if you see others like Aqua Dubai, that's an awesome one. Latafas Art of Arabia, that's another awesome one. Just get whichever is cheapest. There's a ton out there. Just for this list, this one is tried and tested. Take my word for it. Carus Blue Spice. Okay, now we're going to talk about Hawass. This one I had last year. This one I took a decant to Puerto Rico, and I took the bottle with me to Florida. This one is surpassed my expectations. It's coconutty, but it's sweet. It's not like the Hatlech. That one, what is it? Island. I'm not really crazy about that one. I prefer this one. Hawass Tropical. This one has that coconutty. It's a little sweeter than Island, in my humble opinion. It's just a little bit brighter. If you like that coconut DNA, this is nice. Where is it? There we go. This is nice. And again, this one's been around, so you can get it cheaper right now. This one came out last year. And I got it just in time to wear in the summer, and it was good. And just full disclosure, I have a couple more upstairs that are nuclear, that are very good for the summer. I didn't bring it down because I didn't want to make this video go on forever. So if you comment and you say, man, bring us some more, I'll do it. Let me know in the comments. But Hawas, tropical. We can all agree that the DNA of the original Hawas, Hawas Ice, it's good. We all love it. But we're getting kind of tired of it because they keep pumping stuff out that it's just the same thing. We're getting tired of it. So our good friends at Enfar came out with a solution. Throw some tangerine. So here we go. You are going to have the same DNA as Hawas, or call it like it is, Invictus. But man, with this one you got the tangerine. And when I mean tangerine, I don't mean like some fake ass synthetic smelling orange. It's not. The tangerine stays with you for a good portion of it until it evaporates or what have you, and then you're gonna have left the Hawas DNA. Because if you're familiar with Enfar Midnight Frost Intense, like I've said in many videos, you got it. To me, you got the original Hawas, then you got the Midnight Frost Intense, and then you got Hawas Ice. It sits in the middle of them. So after the tangerine wears off in this one, then you're gonna have the Hawas DNA, which is awesome. We all love it. But this one again lasted me my entire shift and then some. So there you go. Midnight Frost Tangerine. This one was a surprise to me. I didn't know what to expect, but this is very green. This is bright. This is citrusy. And this projected longer than I thought it was, or longer than I thought. This is by our good friends at Rayhan. This is Jungle 5. This stuff is really nice. This is one of those that I guess I went nose blind to it because I was projecting. People were commenting, and I had no idea. Yeah, this is awesome. This is not your standard, shall we say, citrusy, frag. This is different, but this is awesome. I was expecting that new one by Jean Lo, what's it called? The dupe of Cactus Garden, Verde Aura. I was expecting it to be something like this, but it's not. I don't really care for it. So this is awesome. Jungle 5. All right, with number 5. And this is also by good friends at Rayhan. This is Tropical 5. Now you notice I'm not talking about stuff that is brand new that just came out, because, whoops, all these tried and tested. That's the important. So don't fall for those paid influencers that'll tell you that something that just came out is the best thing in the world, because they're full of shit. I keep saying that, but I want you guys to understand. We all know that this is a dupe of Summer Hammer. I got my nose on Summer Hammer years ago. It was, yeah, not my favorite. It's good, but not my favorite. There was just something about it that just did not agree with me. So then I got Summer, what's it called? Beach Party, Summer Beach. I can't remember I'm gonna put the picture of it because I can't remember the name of it. I got that, which is supposed to be also duping Summer Hammer, and to me is way too feminine. So I'll give it to Isabel. This one is unisex, like literally down the middle. A guy can rock this just as easy as a lady. And again, this thing lasts, and it projects, and it stays with you for a hot minute. So, Tropical 5. Okay, now we're going to talk about what I considered a nuclear apocalypse, in a good way, of course. There was a lot of hype about this one, but they just quickly died, which is crazy. I don't understand why. We're talking about Rift's Freeze. This is an extrait, and in the weird thing about this one, as you know, a lot of times an extrait, wow, a lot of times an extrait will, you spray it, you have an oil slick on your skin forever, super shiny, super bright, and you got this fantastic scent bubble for a while, and then it quickly turns into the most luxurious skin scent. So it's one of those that this one is one of those that it's an extrait, but it stays with you. It projects. It lasts. It's a room filler. Trust me. The mint is just pow, and I love a minty fragrance, especially when it's heat. I mean, especially when it's hot. I mean, I also love it when it's in the winter, but on the heat, oh man, this is killer. This is one that you need in your collection if you want something that's going to be powerful and it's going to last. It's going to give you that cool sensation. Riffs Freeze. Okay, now this one has been around a hot minute. Truth be told, I think this is my third bottle. This is one of my favorites. This is Mosh. I'm sorry, from Paris Corners, Mosh Moscow Mule. This is one of those that, granted, this one is not, I repeat, it is not a nuclear apocalypse like Freeze. But what you get in this, man, this is beautiful. Fizzy, bright, uplifting. Just overspray the hell out of it, like I do. I overspray the crap out of it. I mean, I spray it on my skin, my clothes, my hair. Yeah, because this is so awesome. If you love, or if you like the, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If you like that classic, the hell is it called? Nautica Voyage DNA. Let's face it, who doesn't? Anybody that says they don't like it, they're full of shit. It's an awesome DNA, but this amps pretty much everything up. Longevity, the cucumber note, the fizzy. This is just unbelievable. I get out of this 6.5, 7 hours tops. So I recommend overspraying. I reapply this one. This is awesome still. I wore it to Puerto Rico last year. It lasted longer than when I were here, because as you know, in Puerto Rico, it's obviously hot year round. I wore it when last Christmas, we were, did a lot of walking, window shopping, walking around, blah, blah, and this was just bad all day long, man, because I was hot and I was sweaty, just crazy. So this is good on the heat. It's gonna cool you off. It's crazy. You're gonna thank me. Moscow Mule. And speaking of Puerto Rico, what's a summer banger list without these two? The one and only Aura Boricua, and the newest one to the collection. This is Caribbean Aura. If you're interested in these, get them from S2SPR. I've said that before, but I'm gonna put I don't know if I can put a link, but I'm gonna tell you where to type and look it up. Aura Boricua is a unisex fragrance. Both you and your wife, girlfriend, whatever, can rock it. This is crazy bright, and with this one, you're gonna get very bright citrus, but also a lot of heavy fruit, and I've said that before. Like mango, but no, it's no God of Fire. No. pear. You get a lot of heavy fruit. If you know what heavy fruit I mean. When I mean heavy fruit, I don't mean grape. You know, grape is just a little light. No, I'm talking like heavy fruit, papaya, that kind of thing. Is papaya fruit? I don't know, but you know what I mean. That kind of fruit, but with a strong citrus. So this one is more unisex. Now the newest one, and granted, this one came out this year. However, I have worn this in the heat because here in Georgia, weather is very unpredictable. One day you can be the 40s, the next day can be the 80s. Go figure. So, yeah, these are pressurized atomizers. This is complete masculine. This is completely masculine. As far as how can I compare this to something that you can associate with. Think of your Blue Chanel's, YSL the Parfum, that kind of thing. That bluish DNA, but with a more amped up citrus opening. They're awesome. Again, these have lasted the entire shift, 8 hours plus. These are awesome. Get your hands on these. Go to the S2SPR and you can order them both in there. If you can see that, where's this S2SPR? But I'm gonna write it down there for you. Ahora Boricua and Caribbean Aura for him. Okay, and number 10, this one was surprised me. Surprised me because what it's supposed to be duping or inspired by. On me, I was lucky to get 2 hours. This one gave me the entire shift, no problem. It smells awesome. You know, and I'm sorry, I've smelled Aura Fresh and it just, to me, doesn't last for shit. This, however, kicked its ass. This is by Hermaf. This is Aura Fresh. Let me tell you, this right here, this, got a little strip going on right here. There we go. This right here. There you go. Take Aura Fresh. Get a little more lemon or a little more lemony, citrusy, and make it last 8+ hours. There you go. This is tried and tested. I've worn it to work, and this thing lasted. There's nothing more I can say about it except for this thing is awesome. It's older, so like most of these are been around now, so you can get them cheaper. And like I said, I like my shit to be honest. I am not gonna for example, I got upstairs the Nila Tafa, the Hamra Waha. I've seen people saying, "Oh, that's the best summer release in decades." How can you say that? That shit just came out. I just got my bottle last week. I smelled it. Yeah, it smells good. But I can't tell you that it lasts forever because I haven't worn it yet. I'm letting it mature for a few days before I actually take it out. And then I'll be honest and I'll tell you what I think about it. All these, yeah. And I got more. So again, if you want to hear some more, let me know. But yeah, Hermaf Aura Fresh. Now I'm going to do, I guess, an honorable mention here because this one, they put 2 out from this line, and this is the one that I like. I talked about Hatlatch Island earlier, which is supposed to be duping the same thing as this, and that one is just kind of like, you know, you smell and you're like, it doesn't put a smile on your face. This one, however, this is nice. This is Island Dreams. This is duping, what is it? I can't remember which one it is. I'll put it here. But let me tell you, this one, wow, pressurized, I forgot. This one, this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, it's symphony. Notice I didn't put Chiaka Snow, which I can't remember what that one is. In my opinion, it's a unbelievable step down from this one. But they hyped it so much, and when I got it, I remember when it came in, I sprayed it, and I was like, really? That's it? There was just nothing about it that I was like, it didn't give me that, that wow factor. Let's just put it that way. This is probably cheap now, because I remember last year when I got it, it was sold out across the board. I had to get this from eBay. And it's one of those that I had to bid for it. I was like, ugh! But I got it. I'm glad I got it, but damn it, I paid too much for it. That's because I'm dumb. But I should have waited. But it's all good. That was last year. I'm not gonna worry about that now. So that's it, guys. Again, if you want some more summer bangers that are tried and tested, let me know in the comments. I got a few more. I don't think I have 10 more, but I got a few more that I can tell y'all. And some are, I can think of 2 right now that are certified nuclear apocalypses. So it's Monday, it's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for your service. And again, let's keep rocking. Subscribe to the channel. We can keep this going and growing our community. And I'll say this again, man, I love interacting with the folks. I had a guy ask me, and it was so cool because the first thing he said is hello from Saudi Arabia. And I'm like, holy crap. And he asked me about one, and I just think it's cool. It's super cool. And I get to everybody, unlike other people. But anyway, I get to everybody and I reply. Granted, sometimes if you're in opposite ends of the planet, if you comment or ask me something and I'm asleep, I'll get to it the next morning. So anyway, till the next time, later.